Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I am your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Jonathan Semrau, Anthony Luby, Luke Farnsworth, and Neil.
You always forget Ram.
Captain Ram is right here, dude.
Ram's not that horny.
You're gonna get keelhauled.
What?
My ass, she's not. Did you watch like the last episode before this one?
Oh, yeah. I did.
Did you watch like 2 episodes ago?
Yeah. She got... I won't spoil anything.
She got horny.
I started this new anime recently
Are you all caught up with what
called
you need?
Sesame Street. Sesame Street.
I heard there's some epic fight scenes.
Yeah, you won't believe how hard Oscar the Grouch beats the fuck out of Big Bird.
I'm in a coma.
Wasn't
So-
it like top of Shonen Jump last week?
What? Yeah, dude. Shonen Jump actually is animating it. What if Shonen Jump did a Sesame Street Shonen?
Is Shonen Jump a studio?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I believe Luke.
What exactly
You
is
don't watch
Shonen
anime.
Jump?
I think Shonen Jump is like, it's like a...
This is just a
It's
genre.
the studio that made
I wonder-
Naruto.
I always thought it was like a magazine.
No, it's
I thought it was-
it's the studio that made the first Naruto series.
It's a manga anthology.
I was sort of right.
Who did the first Naruto? Not
Naruto is from Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump's an anthology.
Oh, okay. I always just saw at the start of it. It was like brought to you by Shonen Jump.
Well, yeah, because it was published in the magazine Weekly Shonen Jump.
Pog.
So I was right.
So
Like
actually-
Game Informer.
Which one, Naruto or Naruto Shippuden?
Naruto, the first one.
Uh,
Shippuden was the second one.
But it was Studio Pierrot? Pierrot.
All right.
Perot?
Pierrot?
So
Perot.
actually, here tonight
Perot.
we have a very special treat brought to you by Anthony.
Hi.
He brought me the 2 new Oreos. So this is the Mega Stuff Oreo, which has hair on it. Which that's fine. That comes standard. And then this is Luke's favorite, Oops All Cookies. Brought to you by Captain Crunch. So,
Experience the crunch.
experience the cookie. So yeah, it's just like Oreos, but like worse.
Yeah, I stopped.
Hate me, but that's the best part of the Oreo.
Oops All Cookies?
Yeah, that's the best part of the Oreo.
No. The best part of the Oreo is double stuff. You have
best part of
perfect
the
amount
Oreo-
cream.
No, Thins.
The best part of the Oreo is when you eat an entire family box worth of only the cream and then fucking vomit.
Brought to you by Jonathan Semrau.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was at Sheetz this morning.
Well, one of them broke.
I saw them and I thought, why not get them for Jonathan? Since
Boy, I can't wait to take a big bite of this. Just
It's only 3 Oreos.
4.
4
That is the cream inside 4
Four
Oreos.
double stuff.
Mega.
No, not double
Mega.
stuff.
Mega
No, it's
stuff.
not mega. It's all stuff. No, it's the most stuff.
The most
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
looking
You
at
have-
the pack on the floor. It says the most stuff Oreo.
You have your thins, which have like nothing. Your regular, which have like nothing. Double stuff, which is the perfect mixture of cream and cookie.
Nope.
Mega stuff, which is a little too much, and then the most stuff.
Which is
is
just
just-
fucked up.
What do you call this?
Armageddon.
Gross.
Armageddon.
Oreo bukkake?
Well, down the hatch.
What do you...
One bite.
No. I'm not having someone choke and die on the fucking podcast. Dude, that gives me anxiety. I hate when people do that. Stop it.
can do it.
It freaks me the fuck out.
Doing it. It's fine.
makes me uneasy. I can't look.
To wash it down with some water.
dude, I hate that. I do not like that.
Oreo.
gonna have to carry us next 5 minutes. I can't talk.
Oreo cookie was
My
milk's
water
best friend.
go. You can just have it. That's all right. I hate when people do that. It gives me anxiety because I'm like, now someone's gonna die in front of me.
He got the oops all cookie.
Oh man, you guys are.
I can't really... You guys are gonna have to talk. I got like 5 minutes.
That's fine. We can talk. We can talk.
Did you bring the boxes?
Yeah, they're over there.
Yeah. So we have a Maho's box and a March Japan
Should we
crate.
do the Maho box as a segment on the podcast?
No, I wanted to do separate.
Are we gonna do our own
Separate,
video?
Yeah, because
Jesus fuck! Don't talk with your mouth full.
yeah,
you
because
fucking animals.
Maho was gonna kind of like low key collaborate with us on that video,
Because she made hers, I believe.
but she hasn't uploaded it
Yeah,
yet. She wants to
she's waiting
upload
for
it the
us.
same time as we do, so something like that. So we're gonna make that
Shots to my Maholi.
a separate piece. Shouts my Maholi again for the soon-to-be delicious snacks.
that I
that-
can only sniff.
Anthony
Oh
can
my
only
God.
sniff.
It's just paste in my mouth.
Started as dough, returned to dough.
From dough we are born, and to dough we shall return,
We are born by the cream.
and we will die by the cream.
Molded by the cream. Die by the cream. Oh, the sweet blood.
Y'all good?
What's on your mind, Luke?
Well, that was a horrible segment.
Well-
I feel awful.
Speaking of cream, I would really cream if you guys hit that like button, commented, and subscribed, and shared with your friends if you thought anyone would find this interesting.
Luke, what about that bell button? What's that bell button do?
Oh, the bell button will give you notifications when we upload the. Oh my god, I'm fucking. It's like taking over my esophagus as I'm
You
talking.
look like you just ate coal.
Yeah, your mouth is very black. Uh-oh, Luke was naughty. He had to eat coal. What if that's what you had to do on Christmas if you were bad? Santa gave you a piece of coal and you had to eat it?
It's better. It's better than Krampus.
No, it's not.
Santa makes you eat a piece of coal and then you have to go to the hospital and get your stomach pumped.
In front of him.
Sounds like a successful Christmas to me. You guys are saying you don't have normal Christmases like that? Just me.
You can finish that water. That's all yours.
No, you need to stay hydrated.
That's contaminated.
What?
Or
The
Oreo.
abomination you just shoved down your throat.
Well, I'm glad I bought those.
Did I get all the Oreo off my face? I'm not playing on my phone. I'm looking. All right, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Wow, that was interesting. What's on the agenda today, fellas?
We got a couple topics on there regarding new animes, an anime that just passed
Yeah, everything
aired.
that just kind of aired.
Yeah, some interesting anime stuff today.
This guy can't talk.
Brought to you by Castle Aviation.
I don't know. We cannot do that.
Oh,
For the castle and you.
Brought to you by White Castle.
Brought to you by White Castle.
For the White Castle and you.
Yeah,
Eat it and squirt it out your ass.
that's all we're gonna say about
Isn't this
that
our-
right there.
Isn't this our normal ad?
What?
You
Pretty
eat it and
much.
squirt it out your ass.
That's just the Hello Harem podcast.
Oh fuck! Remember to play Wizard 101. All right, now that we're
All right, let me check what.
we're gonna start with
topics we
the
got here.
Dropout Idol Fruit Tart. Or Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah, we were gonna start with So I think Anthony brought this up to us. So why don't you give the introduction to this one? Anthony? This was a couple
Luke,
weeks
if you
ago,
can
though.
find the article real quick.
Luke, if you could just do everything.
Just got the laptop.
But while Luke is looking through the article, I was browsing Reddit one day, and this part of Tokyo where Dropout Idol Fruit Tart takes place, there are, I don't want to say protests, but mild protests. I feel like that's a very strong word for this. But anyway, a feminist group, and I don't mean feminist in like the very far feminist.
American.
I don't want to say American, but just like extremely radicalized feminists. So they're just feminists, and they were protesting against Dropout Idol Fruit Tart because it took place in their city in Tokyo. And what they said about Dropout Idol Fruit Tart was they don't want a show like that, which has like lewd scenes and all that fun stuff representing their city in Tokyo. So we were just kind of gonna chat about that because we watched it, 3 of us at least. We enjoyed the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll start with my view. So I originally took this when I read the article, or before I even read the article, just when I read the headline, I was like, oh, that's dumb. It was a good show. I really enjoyed it. Then I read the article, and I tried to put myself in their shoes. Like, where are they coming from? Obviously, I'm not a woman. A little lewd doesn't offend me in any way. So I really tried to put myself in their shoes and see what they were thinking. And I kind of, like, got it in a way. Like, obviously, it doesn't offend me. But I think more so in the sense of they don't want their city to be only associated with the lewdness of Dropout Idol Fruit Tart. Although the show is not inherently all lewd, there are lewd scenes, and none of us can deny that. But I think they just don't want people to show up in their town and go, oh, this is where that lewd show Dropout Idol Fruit Tart took place. Because that'd be like, I know we're not super, yeah, the Dirty 330 is the best place on earth.
Fuck you, dude.
But like if someone showed up here and was like, hey, Canton, that really shitty town where if you walk down the road you get shot and shanked.
That's only on like the other side of Cherry and Short.
Right. Like if we're walking downtown,
That's not very accurate.
if
No, it's
we're
just Cherry
walking
and Short.
downtown and someone's with us and like, oh, I'm afraid to do everything, I'll be like, chill, dog, it's fine. Like you're not going to get shot and shanked.
As long as you don't cross this road, like you'll be fine.
Yeah, like you're in an area. Canton really, I guess the crime rate is bad for the small city that it is. But I grew up here. You know, I'm Dirty 330 blood. I'm Dirty 330 in and out. I'm all Dirty 330. You know.
Dude,
I
you've
was-
been listening to way too much 6ix9ine lately.
I was
No,
born-
honestly, I haven't even listened to him in a while. It's
Yo,
been
I
a
was
long time.
born in the dirty. I was cremated in the slop. Welcome to town. Let me show you the arcade conies. Come on, let's go for a walk.
Like, I know the streets. I haven't been shot or shanked, although we've been mugged one time.
Which is
But that was like 7 years ago. Nothing
Yeah,
else has
things are
happened
different.
since.
yeah, we've
Funny
had
story.
we've had a handful of incidents that were dangerous.
I think that's like every town, but I think you guys get the point of what I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
'Cause If someone said that about Canton, I'd be like, not really. Like, you're gonna be fine here for most of the part.
Mhm.
You just kind of gotta have a head on your shoulders.
Yeah, you gotta not be stupid, you know, because every city in America is gonna have its dangerous bits, and you need to do your research on where's it bad, where's it the worst, when is the best time to do things, you know, things like that. You know, you have to, like Anthony said, have a shoulder on your head.
And back to the dropout thing. It makes
Have
sense.
a head. Wait. You need to have a head on your shoulders.
All right, there you go, buddy. But like back to the dropout, I get why they wouldn't want their city just associated with that. Although someone like me, you, I don't know about Luke, wouldn't just see the city as like super.
Why am I the shitter?
Just someone had to be.
Luke, you're from Barberton.
Okay, and
Barberton gross. It ain't dirty.
okay, and
All right, let's continue.
Anyway, that's like my view on their perspective. So I get both sides of the spectrum.
I'm pretty much the same with you, except from a different view. There's another part of the topic that I think was in the article.
I would definitely like, Luke brought it up, I'd like him to read it, because it's been a while since I read it. Maybe there's something I completely missed out on.
let me read the whole thing.
I just skim through.
Yeah, just skim
parts.
through it because I think
Alright.
there's one part of it that I was like, okay, that I actually 100% agree on.
Uh,
All right,
I
give me a
f-
second.
Yeah.
But there was also another point I wanted to bring up.
All right.
Cool.
Go for it, because I'm reading.
Okay.
I can't, so it's gonna take me a minute.
Okay. Well, I believe in the article was mentioned not only were they upset because it was lewd, it was because they were younger and lewd. I don't know how old they were in the fucking show. I actually have no idea. I assumed they were in high school, like every other anime in the entire world. But that was what some of the people were upset about, is because there were lewd things. There were sexualized younger people in the show. And that is where I 100% agree with the people being upset, because in no circumstance is that the right
Okay.
thing. Yeah, in no circumstance is that really okay. But to protest your town, like, that could bring in a lot of tourism. I mean, I wouldn't say a whole lot. It wasn't the most popular show in the world, but that could bring in tourism dollars, and that could, aside from that in the show, that was not the topic of the show. You know what I mean? Those scenes, yeah, are they great? No, not really. But that was a very limited thing throughout the show, and I've seen every episode of it. Us three here have, and it wasn't a very common incident to occur.
Yeah, lewd was not the premise of the show.
No, it
in-
was
in any
poor
way.
idols trying to make a living, and that was the basis of it. And so from that point, I can see where they would be upset. And like I said, I agree that it's not the greatest thing in the world. to over-sexualize younger children, or however old they were. Like I said, I have no idea. And it also kind of borders on the topic of people saying, "Oh, well, all anime is like that. Oh, why do they do that? You people who watch anime are creepy." Well, my kind of argument to that is, America has its own thing with that. Is those child beauty pageants?
Those are fucking weird.
Those are fucked.
Yeah, not only are those like super sexualized for young girls, but they're like abusive. The parents are horrible to the kids that do this.
And we want to say, not all the parents are horribly abusive.
No,
I'm
just
sure
just
there
the
are
ones on
some-
TV.
Yeah, I'm sure there are some that are good parents.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not saying they're all bad. There's you pick any group in the world, and there's going to be a couple shitters. And
Yeah.
In this case, maybe it's more the
Yeah.
shitters than anyone else.
Like
but
like Jonathan said, I'm not going to point out the entire community of that, because I'm
I'm sure some
100%.
lovely.
Yeah, I'm sure some people are just amazing. But there are people in that community, and I'm not going at their throat. I'm not here to say that's a stupid thing. You should never do that, because it would be hypocritical of me to say that when people are saying that about people who watch anime. So that's not what I'm saying. But when people point only to anime and one show where that happens, and they call all people who watch anime perverted creeps, it's the same situation going on. Not everybody likes slice of life stuff. There are people who only watch shonen stuff and horror and sci-fi. There's so many different genres that you can enjoy, and I think that's where it gets a bad rap, is incidents like this get made public, and that's all people see. They don't really look into the silver lining of it. They just see the bulk headline. They're like, oh, well, that's creepy. Fuck people who watch anime.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
But I agree with the people also protesting whatever they were doing in the town, because yeah, that's not a great rep for a city. So I can get them from that point of view, but it's just a show, and it's one season. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but I can see why they're upset, and I can fully empathize with that. So I'm on both sides. It's very complicated.
Meh.
Wook.
What'd you find, Luke?
So the whole point of the article was that the protest was solely about people were holding signs reading things like "People of Kogane, this is an anime not to show your children. Junior high school girls appear in school bathing suits in this anime, and this anime has scenes with junior high girls in their underwear getting dressed." That's like it was just the same thing repeated like 8 times, which isn't bad. I'm not going to say anything wrong with that, but at the same time, you have shows like High School DxD. You didn't see people making a big deal when that was being used as a tourist standpoint, and all that was sexualizing. It's like you're pointing out a smaller thing instead of pointing out the bigger thing, because you can take on the smaller thing, which is kind of shitty in my opinion.
Yeah, that was one thing I thought about. I'm like, I get the point that it's like the middle school thing, but if what you're going at is lewdness, I was like, there are a lot of shows you could have gone with.
They're way worse than this.
But I think that this one is that mainly because it takes place in their city. I think that's mainly why they chose this.
I think another point to bring up is that, yeah, there's nothing like when you go to a beach, you see all kinds of people in bathing suits, and that's normal. And so someone in a swimsuit in an anime is not bad. But I feel like the reason they were pissed off is
portray that,
and I think
in
that
a not great way.
I think that's what was happening here. I think the anime studio made it inherently sexual for the viewer.
Didn't need to be.
When it didn't need to be.
I think it's worse when it becomes. I mean, obviously, I didn't watch the show, but I think it's a much worse thing. Like saying you see it at the beach is like, yeah, of course you're at the beach. People take their kids there. That's what you do. I think it becomes a bigger issue whenever it becomes the focal point. If it was something by the leeway, if it was the anime we're watching and it's a group of college students, sure, they're in bathing suits, sexualize them, fine. But there's like a kid you can see in the background somewhere, it's not the focal point, so
Yeah.
nobody's going to get mad about it.
Mhm.
But
Like-
this was right up front and center
Yeah.
Like-
in this case.
If Jay, you were the one that got me to watch it, but Sweetness and Lightning, I think the little girl in that show is like, I don't even fucking know. She's probably like 4 or 5 years old. Now, this show is not like sexualize her in any way, but I guess my point would be that
Got
if
a
it
big frying
did,
pan.
like, if her dad just took her to the beach, and there was a beach episode, and then she just plays in the sand and fucks around like kids do, nothing sexual about it at all, that's fine. But as Jay said, if they were to make that inherently sexual, just because she's on a beach in a bathing suit, then there would be problems.
Yeah.
So,
And that is I'm not going to try and white knight anime the whole time, but that is a problem with anime. I can't say that doesn't happen in other forms of media, because I literally only watch anime on YouTube, so I can't say that doesn't happen in media, so that's why I'm only using anime as an example. But it is a problem.
I only watched
And
Lego
I will
Ninjago.
100% admit that. I'm not going to try and white knight anything.
I said I only watched Lego Ninjago, so I don't really
Like Ninjago.
have you guys seen those videos on YouTube that's like, or even on fucking like Snapchat stories? It says 15 things in SpongeBob that only adults would get, or dumbass things like that.
Yes.
Have you ever like
Yes.
watched those?
Yes,
Yes.
I have.
And like in
I
the
have.
background, they'll MS Paint, like you know how in SpongeBob the clouds were the weird pedal things.
Yeah.
They'll like MS Paint an outline and then draw like a random dick in it. It's like only adult would get this giant dick in the sky.
Yeah, or like the coral in the background.
Yeah.
There would be like 2 or 3 random pieces, and they'll, like Anthony said, MS painting in bright red around like the form of a dick.
I saw one where it was they literally out of context took the scene where it was like, they don't call me cheeks for nothing. That's all they put in there, and like they won't get it. The Sandy's saying she has a fat ass. Like it was like, dude.
Or the mile-long spanking.
I am not gonna defend the mile-long spanking
no.
machine because the
No.
dude was making some real sus noises.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Among Us.
Omogus.
Amogus.
I think there are probably
Hey,
like
dude.
inherently
Red
sexual
is
things in
sus.
American cartoons as well. Obviously, I don't get it because I was like young when I watched all that shit, and I'm sure they were there, but I
They're-
don't
they're
think it's to
way-
the same extent
Yeah.
as looting middle school people.
They're way more.
or
It was
whatever.
way more in the open and right up front in Dropout Idol Fruit Tart. I will admit that 100%. In the cartoons that I watched when I was younger, it wasn't. It was more of like a funny, as it was
like the
to
mile
fan
long spank is
service.
fucking hilarious.
I mean, that's a
mile-long
classic.
You know,
spanking.
for years I've wondered, what's the logistics of getting enough people to form a mile-long spanking machine?
Could you imagine the
How-
repercussions on your ass? Like, think about that for a second.
And I like how he's like, I'm going first, bro, and he just jumps right in. It's like he was so happy to get fucking smacked for a mile.
No, dude, not only the repercussions on your ass, but
Your
you have to
knees.
crawl that. Your knees and your elbows and your joints.
Your
It's gonna
hand.
hurt
You're
like a
you're
motherfucker.
crawling a mile and being hit.
What if someone aims a little low and tags you?
Dude, that would happen.
That's gonna
They're
happen
going
more than
between
once.
their legs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
they're just.
Dude,
oh,
that's
oh
fun.
shit, here he comes.
Hey guys, watch this. Is gonna be hilarious.
Spank the fuck out of this guy.
Cup your hands so you just fucking blast.
Luke,
his
can you
nuts.
Google? Can you Google how long it would take to crawl a mile? Like, I want to know how long this man is going to be
Average
getting
time
spanked.
to-
Well, I mean, you.
Crawl a mile.
Yeah, I just want to know like what an
23 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh, that was the record time for crawling a mile. Was 23 minutes.
How fast was he going?
fast.
I don't know. 23.45.
He was going. He was going. No,
It says this guy realized that crawling was not a popular sport, so he decided to give it a go.
In her initial test crawl, which took place on her school track, she completed the mile in 45 minutes.
A school tracks hurt.
So-
Tracks hurt
So
bad.
the normal person
Probably about 45 minutes.
probably about 45 minutes, and you're getting spanked the whole time.
I mean, I would tag on another 20, 25 minutes.
because you're getting spanked.
because you're
yeah.
getting spanked.
You also got to move because every time the last person in line spanks you, they go in. It's an endless loop of spanking a mile.
No, I wouldn't say endless.
Endless.
It can be endless, if you
If-
just keep stacking.
If you just keep stacking the spanks.
like after you're done getting spanked,
you form. You get
you
in
stand
line.
up at the end, and then
That's
That's
then the
true.
next person
It is
comes
an
through,
end. It
and
is.
then-
So it's the infinity spank.
I mean,
infinite spank jutsu.
Avengers Infinity Spank. What
Yeah.
do you stop?
What a topic
That was very interesting. Sorry, we had to take a piss break to shit on the mics.
Yeah, that. But yeah, we had to take a quick break. One of the cameras, as you know, on the Hello Harm podcast, one of them cut out.
We're
So,
here to bring you quality content with our shitty camera.
Yeah, Sony, send us a new camera.
No, just not the A6000 again.
Yeah. But we're gonna hop onto a new subject. We're gonna quickly brief over the animes that aired for this winter 2021 season. Give our final thoughts and opinions because they are coming to an end either this week or next. And then we're gonna hop right into the bread and butter of today's episode, the new animes for spring 2021. We'll give you guys synopsises, tell you what we will be watching, and things of that sort.
Just a quick disclaimer. Luke did watch more shows than all of us. There are a few shows on this list that we did not include that these two watched.
Hmm.
But we're sticking with shows that a majority watched. So if you
And-
guys feel like there's something that you watched that you definitely think other people should watch, bring it up.
Yeah, leave a comment.
No, not them.
Or viewers.
You
View-
idiots.
Okay. Or viewers.
You
Or
idiot.
viewers. Leave a comment.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just horny.
But with this, we decided to stick with shows that were brand new and not a second season. So that does exclude a couple like Quintessential,
Dr. Stone.
Doctor
Laid Back
Stone,
Camp.
Laid Back Camp, things like that.
Down on Biori.
No, non Biori. So we are going to just do new shows. And do you guys want to start? You got the list
Well,
over there.
before you piss your pants, dog, I want to start off with Wonder Egg Priority. Because Thorpe brought up some sort of theory he had when we met, and I don't know what
Let's
it was.
just go over it real quick.
All right. Okay, it's a theory, so I guess it can't be a spoiler.
Game theory.
So there might be a little spoiler if you haven't finished the show, or
Up to this point.
yeah, just skip ahead. But anyway, the point we were at, you know those two homies, the white faces?
like the mannequins.
Yeah.
Ara and Uhura.
Yeah, we found out that they were scientists, and the one girl whose sister stabbed her. What's her name? Starts with an N. Nerdu.
I forget.
Neru.
You know who I'm talking
yeah,
about.
Yeah.
She knows them. They worked at her lab, right?
Yeah.
I feel like she might have a bigger hand in everything that's going on than what's kind of led to believe. Unless they went against her and under the table and were doing some shady shit behind the scenes.
that she didn't know about.
Yeah. I think it could go either way. But you two are both in agreement that they're acting kind of sus.
They're a little
Yeah.
sussy.
Yeah.
Oh, red is sauce. God damn it.
Anyway, that was just my theory.
Yeah.
A
but-
game theory.
And that the one assistant that works for her also met with them. Did you see on the
Yeah,
screen?
when they were
So
hiding.
there's some sort of
They're in
cooperation.
cahoots.
They're in cahoots.
Tomfuckery.
Yeah, Tom Fuck.
There's something going on there. But nonetheless, fan theories aside, that show is an easy 11 out of 10 for Tippy. It looks beautiful. Everything about that show to me is perfect. The story, the atmosphere, the animation, the art, the color, the voice acting. Everything is so good. The imagination that went into that show is fucking superb. I, without a doubt, 110% recommend that show to anyone. It's so good.
Gonna have to follow suit and agree 110%. The characters were on point, and even there were parts in the show where you would go in and meet the girls who killed themselves and kind of their situation they were in. Some of that would just piss me off. I'm like, dude, people were so shitty to them. That's fucked up. Get emotional over the show. I mean, I didn't cry yet, but it works the emotions. It looks great. I have nothing bad to say about it.
Same.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
Next show.
Higurashi.
Fuck.
Oh man, Higarashi's just been a train ride.
It's a train wreck, in a good way.
I'm more upset because I need to watch the old one now to understand half of what
I
happened.
do really want to watch the old one.
Does the old one correlate with the new stuff in this one?
We had a whole conversation about it Friday morning when I said that it's a continuation.
I thought it just
No, I said that
Yeah.
Friday morning.
Yeah, I remember us talking about it.
Yes,
but
it is a
I
continuation.
didn't know it was from the first one.
Yeah, it's a continuation
Oh.
of the old one because I was looking it up and everyone was like, "It's not a remake; it's a continuation."
Oh, I thought it was a remake.
No.
Anyway, it was
Back to the point that anything I say goes in everyone's ears one way and out the other without touching anything in between.
No, it just confused
What'd
me
you say, Luke?
because
Yep.
No, but that show is poggers so far. If you like any horror, sci-fi type stuff, this is a show for you. 100%.
big ups on it. And
Yeah, big ups.
New
Big shouts.
starts again. It's ending. We already got the last episode, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming back in July of 2021, so we don't have to wait too long to get the second season.
Yeah.
When they cry Sotsu or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Sasu.
Sussy.
When they cry
Sussy.
Satakos.
When they cry sus.
Yeah. What was the next one?
Heaven's Design Team.
It's just fun. That's all it is.
You
It's
learn
just
about
fun.
animals. It's Zabumafu the anime.
Yeah. It's Wikipedia animals.
It started off, and I was like, man, it's kind of a chore to watch. But like, as I progressed through the show, I was really looking forward to watching it every week.
I do really enjoy watching it. Mato-chan is the best character.
I don't know.
I'm putting that out there, and I'm going to stick with my guns.
Mars is pretty poggers.
Mars is pretty poggers.
Did you watch last Thursday?
Not yet.
They went to hell.
They did go to hell.
Oh, one thing. Alex, this isn't a spoiler because it's fucking Heaven's Design.
You can't spoil that show.
Anyway.
You cannot do it.
They're at a party in hell, and God is on his way. God's at the door, and for the love of me, I really hope God walks in and he's a Chad with a backwards snapback, shades, flip flops, board shorts. Goes, hey, what's up, guys? I hope he's just the biggest fucking Chad in the world.
Oh, so he hasn't showed up yet?
No, we haven't seen him.
I hope God's a lolly.
Lolly God or
I
Chad
hope
God.
God's
who
just
will-
like...
I am Odin.
Yeah, I hope it's Odin.
Why would it be Odin?
Because she was awesome.
Just poggers.
Do you need another reason?
Yes.
Had a cool little like nun outfit.
All right, fine.
Dude, she was a god. It was her god outfit.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna pass this.
All right, next one.
Come on.
It's. I know. It's the hidden dungeon on the
I
iPad.
read it. I was like, what the fuck did I put here? I just put
Ram.
Damn it, Ram. I just put hidden retard.
The hidden... Didn't you call it hidden poggers?
The
Only I
hidden
can champ?
pog only I can jam.
Yeah.
It's fun, I guess.
It's lewd. It's a show.
Yeah.
It
I'm
exists.
with you guys. It's just fun to watch. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's not winning any awards.
No.
It's just,
If you're bored, it's a fun show to watch.
I guess.
That's
not
about
not
it.
a recommendation, though.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, no.
Tomozaki.
Every single episode, I like it more and more. I'm actually a big fan of that show.
I've become a big fan of the show.
Yeah.
It's-
I really, really enjoy that show.
It's to me, it's one of the better ones of the season.
Holy
Oh
my
my
God,
fucking
Ram!
God.
Ram keeps falling over because apparently she's pissed off. We're not talking about her show.
We'll get there, damn it.
Jay, would you
No,
like
we're
to bring
not.
up your circumstances as to why you're not talking on any of these?
Yeah, why,
What?
It feels a little personal. Yeah, sure, why not? During this last anime season, Jay is a college student, so feel free to lewd me. Jay is a college student, and during my last quarter, I almost flunked out of college. So while I would have liked to have been watching anime, I was studying like 6 to 8 hours a day, trying not to fail all of my exams and flunk out of college. But I did pass. I did pass my third quarter. So from what I hear, my fourth quarter will be significantly easier than the third quarter.
This was the quarter where you had like 21 credit hours, right? Or does that go by semester? How's
No,
college work?
that is this semester.
Semester, okay.
But it's okay. It's all right because apparently third quarter was the most difficult quarter, and I was looking at the analytics of dropouts based on this program quarter-wise, and something like less than 5% of students dropped out in the first quarter, less than 5% dropped out in the second quarter, like 80% drop out in the third quarter
Oh.
and 10% drop out
What?
in the
That
fourth
is such
quarter.
a strange set of numbers because for my major,
Yeah.
90% drop out the first semester
They just walk in
Yeah.
and go, man, fuck
of
this.
the first year. Like they're just
Yeah.
like, I don't know how to do this, and they drop out of
This
my major.
hamburger phone shit. Not for
And
me.
then last year, my third year of college is the single worst year of college anyone could ever take.
Fantastic.
It was awful.
But yeah, so like 80% of people would have failed out. When we started this program, we had 60 was the admission. And I looked at the student roster of people that will be returning for the fourth quarter. Anybody want to guess how many people are left in my program for the
I'm gonna
fourth
say-
quarter? We started with 60.
Started with
I'm gonna say
60.
15.
60.
Alex, don't do the math in your head.
Alex,
you can't.
I'm
It's
just shut. You
can't.
guys underestimate my powers.
You can't know. Just give a number.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say 14.
Okay, dick.
Wookie Pookie.
My calculations led me there.
25.
Luke was closer than all of you. 29 people will be returning, so a little over half of the people dropped out. But I'm sorry. My whole point on this was fourth quarter will be much easier. I will have much more free time. So starting this quarter, I should be able to once again participate in discussions. Because right now, like, you guys are talking about anime and shit, and I'm like, fucking musculoskeletal system. Where's my mandible? Like, shit, like. But yeah, so I will be participating once again with this spring season coming up. So my apologies that I am being very quiet. I wanted to watch a lot of these shows. I did not get a chance to watch it. That being said, I do plan on watching Wonder Egg. So that's I don't know how many others I'm gonna try and catch up on because
If you're gonna do another one, do Horimiya.
spring is coming to kick me in the balls.
Yeah.
So it's
Jay has
like
a rude awakening.
yeah. So spring's coming to kick me in the balls. So it's like I'm not really gonna have a lot of time to play catch up. So I wanted to pick one that I really wanted to see, and Wonder Egg was that one. So
I recommend Horimiya over Wonder Egg, but that's just me.
It's not like they're going anywhere though.
they're not.
so
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
you have
I
the
can
rest
come
of
back.
your life to catch
And they're
up.
only 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Horimiya is 13.
so you know.
Jeez.
But yeah. So that being said,
God fucking.
Just leave her down. She wants
No,
to
no.
stay down.
I will participate where I can, but when it comes to very specific anime, I'm gonna have a hard time with generalized topics. Though I can always bullshit. So
We only have like one more show to get through anyway, or like two.
We have 5.
Oh.
yeah, just go for it.
Because we
It's
just went
fine.
through Tomazaki. Next is Horimiya.
All right, let's bust them out then.
Horimiya,
Time to bust these nuts.
fucking amazing.
My
One
nuts
of the
are already busted.
goddamn best shows this season. Super Poggers. Highly, highly, highly recommend.
I'm with you. Horimiya is always neck and neck for me with Wonder Egg priority. Wonder Egg just beat it by a little bit, but Horimiya is a 10 out of 10 recommendation. Cute, lovey, whatever, wholesome show. It's that, and it is very heartwarming and not very sad so far.
Except for the last episode.
The one from today?
No, Green
No,
Arrow.
last one.
Oh, I was going to say the one from today was really cute.
Yeah, last one.
I'm here
Horimiya
for
is
it.
my favorite of the season. Honestly, it beats Wonder Egg for me. It is the slice of life that is truly a romance slice of life that takes a slice of life. It is
Where
not-
they actually date.
and they actually have a head on their fucking shoulders instead of being
a shoulder
like,
on their heads.
a shoulder on their heads instead of being like, I misunderstood this, you're a shitter, ooh, here's the
And-
drama.
And it's funny.
It's
Oh,
really
it's
funny.
also funny.
It's super funny actually.
So that's
it
my
like- is it like
recommendation of the
Tonikawa?
season.
It's
better than Tonikawa.
it's
Really?
Tonikawa but realistic.
It's
Oh,
Tonikawa, but better because you get the actual romance slice of life instead
Yeah.
of just being married to episode 1.
I
You
love
get the fun of the show instead of just getting to the end of it from episode
It
1.
is a better Tonikawa. I'm not saying Tonikawa was bad. It
I
was
love
lovely.
Tonikawa.
But it's a better version of Tonikawa.
Horimiya is Luke's recommendation of the season.
Big ups.
Idly Pride.
It was.
It looks damn good.
It does.
It's
look
very
good.
pretty.
It looks really good.
Although, Love Live still does come on top because there's no song from Utterly Pride that I'm like, this goes.
They haven't really done a lot of
You
songs.
say that with like every Idol show that
Well,
comes out.
okay,
though.
but like
They have a standard and nobody's meeting it.
What was
That's
the-
all
what
there
was the
is.
show-
The standard's here.
God damn it!
You're
Listen.
damn right.
What was the show where they had like magical fucking powers?
Lapis Relights.
Lapis Relights. That had some fucking bangers.
I think that should be the standard because I think fucking Love Live is the exception.
Yeah, Lapis Relights was like, that's a good show.
That has some bangers in it. That's a good show. Love Live is like, it's nothing but bangers. Here it is.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair.
Here's nothing but bangers and great characters, and you're gonna want to.
You're gonna love every single second of it.
And Lapis Relights is like, yeah, you're gonna love like 90, maybe 85% of this show, and you're gonna like
every single
you're
character.
gonna like most of the characters.
What character
Like
did you not like?
95.
Which one did you not like?
I'm generalizing. You're gonna like maybe all of the characters. Like 2 songs are gonna be
But
good.
like, here it is.
Yeah.
Here's fucking Love Live.
Yeah, you put
Someone say
put
snow
Lapis Relights
halation.
on this cup.
Okay.
Love Live is Rams captain's hat. It's just better.
Like,
Utterly
fair.
Pride, though, it's a good show. Like, I
It
enjoy the
is.
story.
The story's better than the music.
110%.
the story is very good.
My wife.
It is. It's interesting the way they portrayed everything so far. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Hey, twins. Sorry, this is a side note. Luke, I think you met him too. Yeah, you did. Do you guys remember my friend Marcus from Detroit?
Yeah.
He just tried to FaceTime me right now.
Hey, Marcus.
Part of me thought about it.
Shouts to Detroit.
Marcus do be in Detroit.
Shouts Marcus in Detroit.
Anyway, continue.
Anyway, that's Utterly Pride. Other Side Picnic. Other Side Shit Day.
Definitely disappointing. I guess I enjoy watching it. I don't really recommend it. It's okay.
Luke, you want to go?
Mediocre probably would be the way I would describe it.
I'm with you. It's pretty mediocre, but I will say it is creative, and some of the monsters on the other side are really cool.
Some were
Where's the
eerie.
picnic?
The first time
There
we
was
saw-
no picnic.
There has not been
anymore.
a single picnic the whole show. That's why it's down to a 4 out of 10 from Luke.
False advertising.
4 out of 10.
I
false
do
advertising.
really enjoy the monsters I like the most from the show. They're really creative and actually pretty scary, and they would make Alex piss his pants if he saw them.
Some of them are scary. There's
Some.
one I remember. It was like the first big CGI one they did.
Oh, are you talking about the goofy fucking
Yeah,
village?
yeah, that was
Okay,
fun.
that was the one monster that was not that
Anyway,
scary.
They
I
had
think-
like big bulbous alien heads and they like ran like this.
They just look so stupid.
The really cool one was when you met the U.S. military. And
What?
there was that
Yep.
horse walking thing with the bodies draping from it.
That's
That
the
was-
one.
that
That's
was
the
eerie.
one.
I
That
like
was
the
eerie.
I like the dude with the antlers.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
cool.
He was cool. as
I think
fuck.
he's the
It was
coolest.
cool.
You know, it's anime like Other Side Picnic and Wonder Egg Priority with their titles that make me chuckle because, you know, if you look at like older anime, like you get the title tells you, you know, like the title is like
Gundam.
yeah, Gundam, One Piece, Berserk, like 90s anime. It tells you it's got a title, it's got a name. Now animes these days are like I tripped, fell, hit my head, married my stepsister, and raised an army to fight the demon lord? Question mark. So it's like it's. I love anime titles these days. And Other Side
I do
Picnic
too.
telling
Dude, are you
me-
talking shit about the new anime coming out next season? I've been killing slime for 300 years and maxed out my level.
Or what about Full Dive RPG? Full Dive RPG, but it's a lot shittier than the last one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's
Okay, there is Dragon Ball Z, and then there's that. I love anime titles now.
they're awesome.
They're just.
The
It's
next
not a title;
season-
it's a chapter.
The next
The
season has a lot.
Oh my god, it's got nothing but mouth.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
They're brickfuls.
We got like 2 more shows.
The Other
to go
Side
over it.
Picnic, I gave it like a 6 out of 10.
Other side, shit, dick.
Other Side shit dick. Oh,
Come
ass
inside,
penis
piss,
cock
dick.
area.
Ass penis cock area. Yeah, dude.
onto the best
Yeah.
show of the season, Ozzer Lane.
12 out of 10.
Yeah.
15 out of 10.
The Zooey Kaku
Although,
episode raised the bar.
There was one thing I was disappointed about. I wish we could have got to meet more boats.
And full-length episodes.
There's a lot of boats.
I know,
but there has
but
not.
I can't complain with what we got. 'cause
We've
we
seen
got-
Akashi twice.
We did get Akashi. We got an own.
We got
Yeah,
Zooey
she's been
Kaku,
twice.
so Alex is
Yeah.
content.
It was an amazing show.
It's not over yet.
Have there been any hot manju scenes?
The Manju
yeah.
had to fix the bathroom last episode.
Yeah, they built
they
an
did.
onsen.
And they built it on set.
Didn't they help
instead.
Prince? You can cook.
Oh, okay, I got a question.
You can ask the Manju are fucking plot points.
No, I'm going to ask, do you guys think the manju are A, hired workers, B, slaves, C, mega simps?
I'd be C.
All right, so we know what kind of manju Thorpe is.
I'd
No.
be
Like,
C.
do you think the manju, like as a group, do you think they are hired workers, slaves, or simps?
I don't think they're being paid.
I think they're robots.
I think they're being paid somehow.
I think they're Timothy's.
What's that?
Oh, you wouldn't get it. No, wait, no, you would
From
get
Anne
it.
Happy?
From Anne Happy, Timothy,
Timothy the
Timo.
rabbit?
He won't get that. He won't get that.
The rabbit? The robot rabbit from Anne Happy?
Oh yeah, I remember that thing. Slightly, very
Yeah,
slightly. Yeah.
It gets
Fucking
better.
Timothy.
All right.
And then last but not least, ReZero.
Even though we said we weren't going to do other seasons, this is just
I think
the
this gets
Pog
the
show.
exception.
ReZero in this season had the best ReZero episode in it, and from that episode, it only got better.
It had the best ReZero episode, followed by the best ReZero episode, followed by the best ReZero
Yeah,
episode.
all I will say
Followed
about
by
ReZero
Gilbert.
is because this is a big one, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Beatrice is number one.
Beatrice is top tier.
I gotta watch.
Beatrice is
I gotta
top
catch up on
I
that.
mean,
I
too.
can say episodes.
She goes.
Forgot about ReZero.
She's fucking poggers.
Episodes 45 on are the best, probably best episodes of anime
Seriously,
I've watched in a long
that's
time.
fucked.
It's
Did I
the gold standard right now.
did I ever tell you guys about? They're not watching. Fuck you guys if you are. These two dudes I met when I told them that I'd do an anime podcast, they actually subscribed. So you know who you are.
We did just get a new subscriber.
Yeah,
Jeff.
no, this was like months ago, but
Oh.
they were like, "Oh, you watch anime?" And I'm like, "At the time, yeah." But they were like, "Oh, do you watch ReZero?"
Oh my god!
I can see where the mistake would be made.
No.
But
They said, "Do you watch ReZero?"
There's no, dude. There's no.
And
in
I
the
said-
English language, we use that
I
very
know, and-
commonly.
and
no,
I-
but give him, cut him some
It was
slack.
cunted because they said, "Do you watch ReZero?" And I went, "Yeah, I watch ReZero." And they were like, "Oh, dude, I love ReZero." Like I said, "Yeah, ReZero," but he kept going like, "Yeah, ReZero." And his buddy was like, "Dude, we watch ReZero together." And I'm like, "You're gonna watch me put my foot up your ass together? You need to
I respect
fix your
that,
shit."
I respect that they're watching a good show.
They watch it on VRV, dude.
Crunchyroll.
Is that
And
is Verve
CRUNCHYRL.
actually supposed to be pronounced Verve?
I don't know if it's supposed to be
I'm
pronounced.
genuinely curious about that.
Because maybe we're dickheads for calling it Verve. but
Yeah,
I
and
think
maybe we're dickheads for calling it ReZero, and it's actually ReZero.
It's definitely not.
it's ReZero.
Nope, officially it is pronounced a verve.
I love VRV.
Dude,
Great streaming platform for
FUNIMATI
watching ReZero.
Dude, FUNIMATION is such a shitty streaming service.
Funimation's kind of been.
CRUNCHYROLL is
Funimation's
such a
getting all the
better.
shows. It still sucks dick.
No,
I went
not
to
that.
watch.
It's whenever I watch something like on Funimation and I skip through the OP. Funimation is always on top of the skipping. Crunchyroll always takes quite a bit of time to buffer.
Mine's fine.
Mine's usually not. My Funimation is always a lot better.
It's because you're cringe.
Agreed. Cringe alert.
Because mine are both fine. Mine load fast as come.
That was
Alright.
the last show, wasn't it? ReZero.
All right.
Yeah.
Absolute,
Right?
absolute poggers. 10 out of 10. If you haven't watched it yet and you're just waiting for it to finish, you better be damn excited. If you haven't watched it
taken
at
the time.
all, you need to jump on it.
RE0.
Get on that train.
Get on that
meat
ReZero.
train.
Yeah. Get on the meat train.
The meat train.
All right. All right. we are back. We had a quick bathroom break because Alex needed to go to the bathroom, and I got my water again.
We sang a sea shanty.
And we sang a sea shanty. Also, I just want to shout out real quick before we get into the last one. Our man Corporal released a new song using a sample from the video game One Late Night, which you guys should totally fucking check out. He made an entire orchestral piece out of it. The link will be in the description below. It is an amazing piece of music. You guys should really go listen to it.
Isn't that game like where you're in an office?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
The
thought.
second one was
Sucked.
not good.
It wasn't optimized.
Yeah, the first one was a lot of fun. It was scary. I actually really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I got spooked quite a bit.
Really fun game, actually.
Great.
But you guys should check that music out. It's in my opinion, some of his best work he's done so far, and I've listened to Corporal for a while.
Great.
Very great. I'm very excited
for
he
you,
finally
Corporal.
released it.
Happy for you.
So without any further introduction, let's get into Spring Anime 2021.
What?
I pulled up the website for One Late Night, and their fucking selling like motto is "Experience the horror of working at an office."
Every Japanese salaryman plays this game.
Oh, ooh, I can promise you, working at an office is not that scary.
Dude, I'd fucking
Can we
hate it.
kick off the?
Nagatoro.
God, you prick! I was going to say, can we kick off this fucking topic with horny?
Nagatoro.
I know, that's why I was gonna say Nagatoro.
Yeah. Luke, pull up Nagatoro.
Yeah, one man.
I mean, we don't.
Why?
Why?
Luke, pull up the first episode of Nagatoro.
It comes out in 20 days. I'm not going to the future.
We're starting now. Get your fucking time machine. We know you have
No,
one.
I don't wanna.
Luke is actually from the Civil War period. He has a time machine.
Wouldn't it make more sense if I was from the future? I know how to use a computer.
No, you made one.
Made the computer?
Yeah.
Luke is actually Steve Jobs.
But I'm from the Civil War era. How'd I make a computer?
Because you time traveled.
I don't know anything about cathode ray tubes.
You time traveled in your time machine to find a computer so you could invent the computer.
I went, what?
It makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
He made a time
That
machine
ruins
out of
the whole point of time travel. Because in order for me to go to the future to get a fucking computer, I would have had to invent the computer already.
No.
Which means
You
I
just need to
wouldn't.
invent a
computers for
time
time
machine.
travel.
You don't need to invent a computer.
But you said I'm getting a computer from the future, taking it to the past, and then saying I invented it.
Yeah.
In order for me to do that, it would have had to have been invented already.
Yeah, you're
You
going
don't
to
need
steal
a
credit
computer
for it.
time travel.
How about
What
we?
does that have to do with anything?
How about we time travel into this topic?
All right, that wasn't good,
Time
but I'll
travel.
give it to you.
I thought about it way too long.
I think we should time travel to before we talked about this.
No, because it's Nagatoro time, and that means bully time, or teasing, whatever you want
Toy.
to call it. Toy.
Toying, bullying, messing. I don't know.
Regardless, first off, let's get a
Swapping.
quick synopsis of Nagatoro for people who have no idea what it is. For
Wookie.
maybe new viewers, anybody new to anime, new to the
Wookie
manga
pookie,
world.
wookie pookie.
Is this what you wanted me to pull it up for us to read the synopsis for it?
Uh-huh.
Yup.
Nagatoro is a freshman in high school who loves teasing and torturing her older male classmate. What's her motivation and why does Senpai put up with it? Does Nagatoro just want to create misery for Senpai, or maybe she secretly likes him? There you go.
Just a rom-com.
Yep.
A
bullying.
rom-com.
Let's do it.
Uzaki, but better.
I would
Uzaki,
100%
but
agree.
Good.
Yeah.
Better. Uzaki was good.
No,
Less
it
milker.
wasn't.
It was. That's an opinion.
And it is all right. Your opinion's wrong, but I'll
It's
take
an
it.
Opinions
opinion,
can't
it can't be wrong.
Opinions
We're
cannot
not
be
doing
wrong.
this again. We've already fucking done this.
I want
I'm
to talk
like,
about Nagatoro, and
Shut
I'm
up. I'm
trying
like
to.
episode 4. We're not doing this shit again.
I want to talk about Nagatoro, so I'm here to talk about Nagatoro.
All right. What do you got to say?
Have any of you guys read the manga?
Yes,
or any
I'm
parts of
currently
it?
reading it.
hmm So this got super popular, like I want to say even like a year or two ago. The manga really started to get popular. I started reading it really early on, and I've been like craving an anime adaptation. When I got the news this year, I was bouncing off the walls, Balger champ. So I will 110% be watching the show, and it will be probably my favorite show this season. I'm just gonna put that out there. I have very high expectations for it, and I don't feel like I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome.
Who's animating this show?
Studio Trigger.
Some weird studio that I haven't heard of.
It's the studio that did the Tower of God, like a couple seasons ago. Which I don't know if you saw any clips from that, but that show's really pretty. It's a telecom animation film.
Telecom. I did see a couple of Tower of God. Not a whole lot though, so
It
I'm
is a
I'm
very
not.
pretty show.
I'll take your word for it. You're very well versed on animation.
Yeah.
I can't find anything else. They did Lupin.
Lupin?
Yeah, you know Lupin the Third?
Lupus?
No, not Lupus. Lupin the Third.
Rings a it for some reason rings a bell.
Andy's
I
brought
have
it
no
up
idea.
several times.
hmm But every single person in the room here will be watching Nagatoro. So if you guys have not heard of it or it's new to you, keep that on your radar.
We talked about it a couple episodes ago.
Oh yeah, we did.
The
With
controversy,
the controversy.
Yeah. But there's always maybe somebody new listening. Maybe we'll get put in YouTube recommended again. But for anybody new, if you haven't heard it, if it's new to your radar, definitely go check it out. The manga is, I love it. It's very funny. It's comedical. The art in it is really good. And Nagatoro makes some wacky, crazy, kooky, funny faces.
Medical.
No, we're passing it.
Comical.
Comical, comedical.
No, that's not a word.
Is that not a word?
No.
No, you made a word up.
All right, next topic.
Just like-
No, what's the next show?
Next show.
Next show, Zombieland Saga Season 2.
Oh, fuck yes. Fuck yes. As long as you get some more hot chicken action.
They did. They were selling. They were selling hot chicken.
They were.
That rap is or that song is on Spotify.
I
It is.
know. You made me listen to it in the car.
I put it on
a
loop and
lot.
it just
yeah.
kept going. So was the rap, by the way.
And it's poggers.
Yeah, the rap I used to play
That
on
is
replay.
one of my favorite pieces of music from anime.
I used to. They have the rap live on YouTube.
I think
And
that
it
it's
is just
it's
so
very
good. It's really good.
It's a good show.
I adore
Yeah,
that show.
so-
Isn't it called like Zombieland Saga Revenge?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like if you've only seen like the name Zombieland Saga, you're not gonna have any fucking clue it's an idol show.
I didn't know when I watched the first season.
I didn't either.
I saw Zombieland Saga. I'm like, sick, a zombie show. This is gonna be a cool apocalypse. And
I saw
Nope.
Zombieland Saga, and in the first 5 minutes, I watched the scene of what's her face getting hit by the truck.
Sakura got murked by that truck.
I adore that scene. She's like, see you later. Have a good day.
When I watched
Oh,
that, I laughed
dude.
so hard I had to pause the show because I couldn't see.
She does not get hit by a truck.
She gets demolished.
She gets creamed by the truck.
Come on.
That was like one of the worst truck accidents ever.
That one was bad, man.
Happened twice in that series.
That's
Okay,
it.
wait. Before we move on to the next show, do you guys think there will be another appearance by Truck Coon in season 2? Because it happened twice
Yeah, I
in
was gonna
season
say
1.
he made 2 appearances in the first season.
If there's not, I will be.
I do.
A little
because
bit
Truck
sad.
Food is a huge meme, and maybe they're just gonna play on it.
Dude, because
I'll be pretty sad. if
twice
there's not.
by the same character in one season is just so funny.
so funny, dude.
They did it right.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope they continue to do it right. Again, another show with high expectations.
Iteki must. Oh. Dude, she flew like 10 feet
Oh, yeah, like in the air.
in the air.
And
That
then
truck
landed
was
on
going
her-
at least 50 in,
yeah,
a fucking,
and then landed on her head.
in a residential area.
Yeah, why the fuck was a truck going 50
It's
in a
also
residential?
funny to me that she went up in the air because the truck had a flat front.
Yeah, there was nothing
Phy-
that would give
no.
leverage to go in.
Physics, she should have just gone boom
And just like skidded on the ground.
yeah.
Instead, she went up and straight down.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Now that we've voiced the best part of Zombieland Saga.
The first episode.
Yeah. Okay. Continue.
This one Thorpe's probably going to have to give more of reasoning on. Higehiro, after being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway.
I just read the description, and
You probably can describe it easier than me reading
basically,
it.
this dude is leaving the bar after he got dumped of his relationship of 5 years. Sees this high school girl on the road, and she's like, "Hey, if you let me stay at your place, I'll sleep with you." He's like, "No, you shouldn't say that to people. That's bad." She's like, "Okay." He's like, "But sure, you can like stay here, I guess." That's the description.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I felt like this is gonna go 2 ways, either gonna be very wholesome or sad as fuck. That's how I see it going.
You think sad?
Yep.
It could be. I see it.
Based on what I just heard, I understand how they see that.
I could see
It
it.
could get sad.
It could get sad.
I low-key feel just like another Tonikawa Horimiya.
No, I don't know. The vibe I get from it just either sad or wholesome.
I'm gonna make that judgment on the first episode, depending on everything going on.
I did
like
this-
the music, the art, and everything.
A couple of us did the same thing with Tony Kawa, though. We were like, we'll
Yeah.
judge it.
Yeah, but
And we
I
thought
never-
it would be sad, and then it was just like, oh, never mind.
I never got sad vibes, not once with that show, and I feel like my radar is pretty spot on.
More like gaydar.
Why'd you just flick me off, dude? I just love the.
More like gaydar.
Next show.
Regardless, it's gonna be a top. It's gonna be a watch.
I'll watch it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna watch it. Well, maybe. We'll see.
Next show.
Next show.
I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level.
Question?
Yeah.
Is that related to other slime show?
No.
Wait, it's a different.
That was
It's a-
all. That was also my question. Luke confirmed. No.
What is the? Is the synopsis just the title?
Sounds like it. Yeah.
What other slime show would you guys think it is?
Like
Slime.
The
slime.
time I
The
got
time I got
The time I got
reincarnated.
reincarnated slime. What does that have to do with killing slimes for 300
I don't
years?
know. I thought
I
maybe
don't know.
might
I
be
thought
some
I
sort of
heard
spin-off.
slime. I saw the cover art or the title or the key image, and it looks. I saw blue hair, and I was like, yeah.
Doesn't look anything like Reamer.
I didn't watch that show.
I know. I'm just letting you know that looks nothing like.
I don't know what she looks
Yeah.
like.
But is the title just the synopsis?
Basically,
Is it gonna be like a demon? Fuck.
Demon Slayer?
After dying of
continue.
overwork in the real world, I'm reincarnated as an immortal witch, and I spent 300 years enjoying a relaxing life.
It's just
There you go.
Overlord.
I was.
Kind of sounds like Kuma
Overlord.
Bear too.
Overlord
sound
Part
like
2.
Kuma
Uh,
I'll watch it. That sounds.
I'll wait.
It
I'll
sounds
wait to see.
wholesome.
I'll wait to see if like.
I'm watching everything that's
enjoyable.
on this list that we're talking about, by the way.
Yeah, this is essentially my
This
list.
is his
Yeah.
list.
I haven't really. Me and Jay are really the ones that are deciding here.
And then on top of all this, I think I have 16 other shows that are adding on to
Yeah,
this
you're doing
list.
31.
I'm doing 31, but I'm probably going to cut most of them after episode 1 because not all of them look that good. What's wrong with
Jonathan
you?
just looked at me. He's like, virgin. What's the next show?
Next show is by Doga Kobo, Osamake, rom-com where the childhood friend won't lose.
It's by Doga Kobo. You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's a show. It's literally like basic rom-com. Like, he's gonna fall in love with the childhood friend, except it's a fucking heroin battle between his crush and the childhood friend.
It's gonna be poggers.
So they basically fight the whole show.
I'm gonna watch it because I simp for those shows. Man, but I'm already having trouble who to root for. I haven't even seen anyone yet.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll watch that one. I do like those kinds of shows, but I don't know if I will.
Just because it's Doga Kobo, I was like,
I'm
Yeah,
watching it just
okay.
'cause.
Yeah.
I
I'm
might.
watching it just because.
We'll see. Alex, you can tell me how the first episode
right.
is, and then if you liked it, I'll watch it.
I'll be your guide.
That's fine.
86, 86.
Piss guide.
I didn't have this on my list at
What
first.
show?
You two convinced me to put it on.
86, 86.
What is it?
Synopsis.
It's a long synopsis.
I'll
Can
break it down.
Just summarize it.
Break it down.
There's a war going on between drones in the 85th division or something, or region, and there's a secret 86th division where actually humans are fighting, and it just takes place in that 86th region of humans fighting, because everyone thinks it's the drones doing all the battling, but in the reality of it, people are dying of war.
Oh, that sounds
Okay.
kind of sweet.
I'm watching it.
Yeah.
That sounds sweet.
It reminds me low key of what was that goddamn show that aired winter or fall of 2020? There was a blonde hair witch girl, the double sword guy. The fuck was it?
Blonde-haired
Blade
witch
Last
girl.
Crusade, The
Yes.
Rise of a New
Blade
World.
Dance
That's
of
kind of
Elementors.
what. That's like low key what it reminded me of.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it'll be the same. That's just the feel I got from it.
Mhm.
Next one.
Yeah.
This one has a long description. So I'm gonna
Next
give it to
show.
Thorpe again. Full Dive. This ultimate next gen full dive RPG is even shittier than real life.
The shittier is in the title.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's an isekai.
Yep.
I
like
heard
an
real
isekai.
life and I was like, Isekai.
All right,
That's all
I'm
you
in.
need to know.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's on there,
You
dude.
son of a
I'll-
bitch, I'm in.
I'll watch
There was
it.
a Poggers red hair girl though. She
Yeah,
was
I can
pretty
see her
epic.
right there.
I'm
She's
in.
pretty epic.
All right.
Godzilla Singular Point.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Can we
Yes.
get a synopsis? Because I don't know what's going on.
I don't care. Godzilla.
Before we give the synopsis, I have a question. I was thinking about this at work the other day, and with every Godzilla movie and everything I've seen Godzilla, I don't know whether he's the antagonist or the protagonist. Now hear me out. In the 2001 movie of Godzilla that everyone fucking hates, although
He's
I really enjoyed that movie.
The American one.
Yes. He is the antagonist for sure.
Having babies.
Yes. But in every other one, I guess he would be portrayed as the protagonist. But whenever Godzilla shows up, the whole fucking city ends up getting destroyed anyway. So he's a protagonist, but his collateral damage is just through the Godzilla.
Okay, whose
roof.
collateral damage is higher, Godzilla or the Avengers?
I was about to say, have you seen all the memes about Justice League?
Yeah. We
Like,
saved
does
that
the
play
city.
into
It's
it?
just fucking level.
There's one that's like, oh man, I know that dude's pissed coming out and Superman destroyed his 10-car garage.
You're not a protagonist at that point, are you?
I think.
How many people died at Godzilla's hand?
All right,
A
so
fuck ton, dude.
here's how I see Godzilla. So Godzilla is the king of the monsters.
Yeah.
That's undisputed.
Huma Huma.
I think
King
that
Ghidorah.
Get the fuck
Ghidorah.
out of here.
Kicks the shit
He
out.
beats King Ghidorah.
Yeah, after he ate a fucking nuke.
Yeah, who cares? Who
was
cares how he
awesome.
did?
Oh, I
He
don't care. I
did it.
loved that movie. It was
It was-
fantastic.
a good
You know what
movie.
movie we need to watch? Speaking of Godzilla, Shin Godzilla. But continue.
But the way I see it is that Godzilla beats the shit out of Tokyo every single time. And it's only Tokyo ever.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
New York
This is
and
no.
like, I'm talking about like every Godzilla movie, and the last one I saw took place I think in L.A.
It was
Or was it
around,
actually
it was
all over the
it was
world?
around the world. So more than one city got.
While there
Just
were
ran.
those,
That's not
while
my-
there were those other bug things, I guess they would be the antagonists.
Nonetheless, Luke, you can continue with the point after this. Whatever city he's in is destroyed.
Yes.
Yes.
That's not my point. Isn't which city it is, but it's mostly Tokyo.
Yeah.
Unlike the
Yeah.
other movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
He just hates Tokyo, I guess.
Yeah.
But-
I don't know why, but he does.
I'm gonna say that he's he's kind of an anti-hero. He
Oh,
kinda,
yeah.
he doesn't do anything. He's not a bad guy. He's not a
Mhm.
good guy. He just does shit because it bothers him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Godzilla has, when I say this in the most literal sense, zero moral compass.
Yeah, he has no alignment to either side.
It's not like Godzilla's like, oh shit, they're destroying Tokyo, I gotta save it. He's literally like, that big three-headed lizard just bit me, I'm gonna fuck him up.
that big 300 lizard thinks he's better than me. I'm gonna go kick his shit in.
Check
real
this shit
fast.
out.
Oh look, monkey on the aircraft carrier. Better go kick his ass.
Right fucking now,
We're-
here on the Hello
We're
Harem
not
live.
We're not mentioning that. Fucking
Yes, we
monkey.
are.
Yes, we are.
Because we're watching it
We're
next
watching
week.
it.
And these
Who-
are predictions.
Who the fuck wins?
Godzilla.
It has to be
It's
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Shut up. One at a time. Who wins and why?
Godzilla.
Why?
Because he's fucking Godzilla.
Luke,
He's fucking Godzilla.
Alex.
Godzilla. He's
Fuck
king.
yeah, it's
he's-
Godzilla.
Okay. He is literally the king of monsters. Godzilla is a mutant lizard that is just in every way better than a giant monkey.
Charged by radiation.
Yes. In every
He's
single
immortal.
way. In every you know what? You know what pisses me off?
King Kong's size.
Not
they had to
only
sca-
that.
They had to scale him up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause he's not. He's a fucking short king.
Yeah, they had to scale him up because if you think about King Kong's size, in Godzilla's most recent rendition, in like the most recent movie, he is the biggest he has ever been. Like, this is the largest scale version of Godzilla we've ever seen, and in King Kong's most recent rendition, he goes up to like Godzilla's belly button. So they had to scale down Godzilla and scale up King
They
Kong.
nerfed Godzilla for this movie.
And
Yeah.
he's still
Okay.
gonna whoop his ass.
Genuine,
Yeah.
genuine
King Kong.
question. It's pretty much regarding this movie. If you guys know, does Godzilla in this movie have opposable thumbs?
I don't
Has
know.
he ever?
I
yeah,
thi-
I think he does. I think
he's
he's
had-
got like a three,
I've
pin,
never
4
paid
pinching.
No, I
attention
think he's
by-
got 5 fingers.
Does he?
I think so.
I've never paid attention.
I've never paid attention to Godzilla's
It doesn't
hands.
really matter because like Gorilla has more reach. Godzilla's like
Godzilla's arms, and that's where people get this wrong. They're longer than people think because in the games you can pick up buildings.
yeah, they are like, but they're not like.
They're not as long
He's
as a
a-
monkey.
he's a
Yeah,
monkey.
okay, they're not as long as monkey,
if
but
you
monkey
guys-
doesn't have a tail nor a fucking beam.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys want to be mad? Like real quick, I'm gonna piss everybody in this room off.
Yeah.
There is a argument going on about this movie right now because people say King Kong will win because in one of his recent movies, like King Kong Skull Island or whatever the fuck, I don't like the monkey.
Kong Skull Island.
There you
It was
go.
actually a really good
It's
movie.
a- one
I'm
with
not a
Jack
fan
Black.
of King Kong, but they say that King Kong will win because he has the skull staff, which is just a big stick.
So
With,
basically,
like, a skull on
that
it.
has no.
They're saying that because he
correlation.
has a big stick that he can club Godzilla with, he will win.
You know what Godzilla's
Godzilla's
gonna
range attack isn't good enough.
No.
No, or Godzilla picking up the fucking aircraft carrier. Stupid monkey decided to backflip off of and hit him with it.
Oh no, he has a big fucking
Oh, no,
stick.
he's got a
Godzilla's
stick.
gonna eat an atomic bomb and become fucking all powerful.
Yeah. If they end this on like they both like get fucking beat or
I
like
already said I'm
It's a
walking
tie.
out. I said I'm walking
Yeah,
out.
I'd walk
if
out.
Godzilla
I'd
doesn't
walk
win,
out.
I'm walking out.
If they try to say it's a tie and they're like, oh, the bigger threat's here and it's like Gamora or some stupid shit,
yeah,
I'm gonna be pissed.
Like
Yeah, or
like
like-
Superman versus Batman. Do you remember that movie?
That movie sucked.
They ended it in a tie. They were like Superman I'm a bigger fan of Batman, but Superman realistically would beat the ever-loving piss out of Batman
Yeah.
in 3
because
seconds.
Batman has plans to defeat every single Justice League member.
Yeah, Batman, he made like a suit and he had like a weapon that was made of kryptonite so he could literally just win, and they ended it in a tie where they both were like kind of incapacitated, and then they were both like, this isn't worth it, and they just gave up. That was it. That was the end of the
And
movie.
then it went into a backstory of how Batman became Batman.
Yeah, and if they do this to this movie, I will be furious.
I will
I'd be so
too.
Yeah,
ungodly
I would be-
angry.
This is a big fight in the Godzilla series, though.
Yes, it
Godzilla vs. King Kong
This has
is
been-
a classic
Yeah, this
fight.
has been argued for a long time. This isn't
Yeah.
the first time this has happened either.
No, this is not.
Yeah.
This isn't the first Godzilla
There
vs.
was like
Kong.
an early '90s, like
Dude, it
maybe
could-
late '80s.
It could have been earlier, like
I think
60s.
it was. I don't know about '60s.
But
yeah, but regardless,
finishing my last side note
sorry,
before
yeah.
we go back. Yeah, canonically in all of DC's comics, Batman has a plan to kill every single member of the Justice League if they go defective.
that's poggers.
That is canonical.
Batman's badass.
Batman
I
has-
don't care
Even
for
himself. He even has a plan to defeat himself if something stupid were to happen that they would he'd be able to fight the whole Justice League by himself. He has a plan put in place just in case.
That makes sense because I heard how it ended and I thought that was dumb. But
was
if
annoying.
it's canonical, then I can totally
Mhm.
see how it would end like that.
It's. I mean, I guess like if he had like the kryptonite weapons, it could have won with Batman. But I was rooting for him. My dad was rooting for Superman.
Fuck Superman.
We saw it together, me and my dad, and we did the total fucking geek thing. He wore a Superman shirt and I wore a Batman shirt. And we walked in there all fucking ready to see a fight, and I was ready to walk out of there bragging, and then we both walked out of there angry.
That movie sucked.
Yeah, it was bad.
That movie's bad.
Fuck Ben Affleck. All my
Over
homies
half
hate
of that
Ben
movie
Affleck.
was Batman's backstory again for the
Yeah.
90th time.
Joker.
Plus, we hate. God, did you guys see
Society.
in the new Justice League trailer?
Jonathan told me
I
about
told
this when we were
Alex about
playing
this. In
Warzone.
the new Justice League trailer, fucking dumbass Jared Leto, they have him playing the Joker again, but this time he kind of looks like the Joker
Yeah.
instead of some guy that wants to be the Joker. They have in the trailer, he turns, it's his back, and he turns to the camera. He goes, "We live in a society."
I know, I've seen
Right,
that.
Batman? Then it just cuts to black. I'm like, no fucking way.
I can't believe Jared Leto, the lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars, said that.
They actually got meme culture got the Joker to say we live in a society.
I mean,
Sure
that's an
did.
achievement. That is beautiful
Yeah.
work.
Fuck that movie though.
Let's go on.
Bravo to every single
Yeah.
person that brought that to life. We
Pachi,
live.
Pachi.
Okay,
we
we-
live in a
We
society.
do live in a society, and we've also gone off track again.
Yeah. Regardless, the new
Regardless.
Godzilla anime is a definite watch.
It's gonna be sick. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna
You know what
lie.
else makes me sick? Hungry Man. Hungry Man is a TV dinner since like the 90s, 70s. Some bullshit that's been feeding the working man. Smoke, drink, cum, fart into your easy chair. Watch MASH. And then go to bed, go back to the steel mill you work at, and watch one of your friends get crippled. Hungry Man, I don't know how many episodes I've done this.
35.
I'm getting tired, and send me $5,000, a new Chevy, a Wi-Fi router, and some new cameras, and hit us
Nice.
up at helloharempodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor for all of your horny needs. And anytime you want to contact us, please do. We're always ready to take your money and demean you. I am Jonathan Semmer of the Hello Harem Podcast. Please respond. Thank you. Okay.
All right, let's get back into this.
And
What we
honey
got?
can save you money.
Next. Ooh, that one got me.
Nice save.
You know what? Props. I give you props for that one.
Thanks, dude.
Dragon Goes house hunting.
It
Yeah.
looks-
I
it looks
saw.
just fun and adorable.
It looks the one dragon looks like one of the dragons from Dragon Tales.
He low-key does.
The
Does
red.
he really?
You ever seen Dragon Tales, like the
Yeah.
fucking PBS show?
Yeah.
The one dragon, the red one, looks just like a dragon from Dragon Tales.
It just looks fun.
It looks cute.
Yeah, it looks fine. I'll watch
Little
it.
pink-haired dragon lolly.
I mean, again, I assume the synopsis is the title.
Yeah.
A dragon goes house hunting.
Dragons go
he's
house
he's a
hunting.
peaceful dragon. The other dragons are like, sorry, dog, you gotta be mean. He's like, well, I don't want to. I'm gonna look for a house.
You know, I kind of like ranches.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go find myself a nice colonial. Like,
That's it.
All right, you guys want me to be mean? I'm not feeling it today. I'll see you.
I will pick that up. That looks really fun.
Put it down.
No, thank you.
Drop it. The Saint's magic power is omnipotent.
It's another isekai.
Could we get the synopsis? Because we have like 3 isekais here, and I don't want to watch 3 isekais.
Why not?
Why not?
Because that's a lot.
These guys are awesome.
You got a problem with these guys? Say, a 20-year-old office worker is whisked away to a whole new world. Unfortunately for Say, the ritual that summoned her, meant to produce a saint who would banish the dark magic, brought 2 people over instead of 1. And everyone prefers the second girl over Say. But this is just fine by Say, who leaves the royal palace to set up shop making potions and cosmetics with her newfound magic. Business is booming, and this might not be such a bad life after all, as long as her supposed sainthood doesn't come back to haunt her.
Yeah, watching it.
Yeah.
Sounds poggers.
Yeah, that
It
sounds
says
actually...
it's a fantasy romance.
Yep.
Yuri?
Yowie.
Yuri?
Ugly
It's-
bastard.
That it? Oh, shut up.
Fuck you.
Shadow's house.
Synopsis?
Is it Shadow the Hedgehog?
Basically, there are these dolls that live in this mansion,
Mhm.
and the dolls are alive, and they just kind of vibe around really.
That's funny.
I mean, I guess
They just kind of vibe dirty, I guess.
You know, I'm sorry I don't read these ahead of time to give
there's
better
like
short
there's a little more to it. It actually
There's
like
these dolls in this house. They're alive. They just kind of vibe around.
that's what I picked up out of it. But it's actually supposed to be spooky.
I never would have known that because you just said they're here for vibes. What the fuck?
Dude, I read these like 4 weeks ago. Cut me some slack.
I wish I would have read these now so I could have given a better
Well,
No,
I don't-
Luke, I'm saying you would have given a better synopsis. This is
They
funnier
vibe
content.
dirty.
Yeah, just leave that one. But we want people to be a little.
I
We'll
wanna-
just drop. We'll just end it there. End it there.
And they just kind of vibe around.
Until fine around, and it's supposed to be scary, I guess. And that's that. Are you gonna be watching it, Alex? All right.
And not because the show sounds interesting or good, but because Anthony's synopsis was so shitty. I need to find out if the show is even close to that.
There it goes. All right, on to the next shows. Super Cub.
Oh,
If you want to know what this is about, this girl acquires a second-hand Honda Super Cub motorcycle and she rides it to school.
she kind of vibes her around.
You know, I'm not gonna laugh because that's unironically all it is. They just
Yeah.
vibe around on motorcycles.
Yeah, I'm down with Super Cub.
They just vibe around on motorcycles.
I'll watch Super Cub.
Next is Pretty Boy Detective Club. What do you want to say?
Dude, I'm not gonna say anything.
Come on, Thorpe. You
Come
have
on,
to.
Thorpe, you got it now.
I mean,
Okay. I have no idea what this show is.
I don't
it's in the title. It really is. It's the dudes at this school have a detective club, and the girl comes to him with a mystery, and they're like, "We'll solve this."
If you want honesty, I'm gonna watch it because it's gonna look really good because it's from Studio Shaft, who did the Monogatari series, Nisekoi.
Shaft.
So is this pretty much just Oregairu, but yaoi?
No,
I don't
they're
think
detectives.
I don't know if there's any yaoi.
Yeah, but you have a club and people go to them for problems.
Yeah.
Oregairu,
I don't know. I haven't
But-
seen it.
but yaoi.
Just
I'm
'cause they're all
wa-
dudes doesn't mean it's a yaoi.
I'm watching.
Burger phone.
How is? No, it's not. It's not gonna be like Snafu at all.
Absolutely.
No, they do things.
Okay, that's completely fair.
They do things in their club. They're not just like, oh, you gotta help these fuckers out.
We want to have a prom, and then
Okay.
we're gonna make some drama.
And it's only you're the only ones that set up this whole prom,
Yeah.
by the way, even though we're the ones that want it.
I just do want to give a quick shout out before we move on to the scene in Oregairu, where they're having the meeting to set up the prom, and
Are you
they're
talking about the rap?
the rap. Not only the rap, but the meeting where the head guy is just talking about like, yeah, we need to get the logistics and the satirical statistics for this and this and this, and they just mouth.
Just uses big words.
They just use big words and mouth a bunch of bullshit, and it is hilarious.
It's hilarious, and like the whole time he's like going like this with his hands.
Yeah, he's like doing weird shit with his hands.
Like they never stop moving.
It's like,
It's
yeah,
always
but-
like this.
In order to have good circulation with the schematics of the people here and blah blah blah. Oh, it's a golden scene.
It is. It's
classic.
hilarious. I have no clue why the fuck they do it.
Okay.
I won't get into it. What's the next show?
Next is actually a show that we can talk on is Kyo and Kyoto, because the first episode came out.
And then the second one just didn't.
The one about
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, where the fuck is it?
It comes out in 4 days from now.
So
it
is
comes
it
out
gonna
this
be?
week.
It's gonna be like 3 weeks between each
No,
episode.
I think it was just like a spoiler, like a
preview.
We're gonna edge you with this episode real fast.
a preview.
I love getting edgy.
Well, since me and Luke watched the first episode,
I have not yet.
Oh yeah,
I was just gonna binge it all. When
I'm
it's
gonna
done.
continue it.
I am
It's
gonna.
super cute, and I've always wanted a show with a geisha in it, and I have exactly what I wanted.
Pog.
It's very cute, and it's about cooking,
hmm
and also being a geisha.
Being a
It looks
geisha.
pretty awesome.
It's awesome.
The whole thing is in 3D animation, but you don't you don't notice it. It's very
Some
subtle.
of it's not.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's really weird, but it looks really good.
It does
it's-
look really
it's
good.
done very, very
It's
well.
not like Bang Dream. It's
It's not X Arm.
Is
It's
it
not
like
X-Arm.
Love Live?
no, it's way less.
It's not CGI.
Oh, it's just 3D.
It's
animation.
3D animation.
Oh, okay.
So like some of the scenes like have depth to them for some reason. It
Mhm.
looks good. I'm not gonna. It just
Yeah.
seems all at random.
It's a cute show. If you're just looking for something fun and cutesy to watch, I'd put it out there so
And it's
far.
like it was like 3 mini parts to the episode
Mhm.
that they do in one episode, and at the end you get like fun cooking tips.
Yeah,
and
like
shit
in between
that.
in between each episode arc, you get like fun cooking and stuff like that.
Oh,
with
Why,
vloggers.
I
with the
made
geisha
this
and the
today,
cook.
and they're like, "Oh, that's pretty neat. You're
Mhm.
pretty young to be cooking for geishas,
Yeah.
though."
Great.
And then finally, the one that I think we're all most excited for. Let's make a mug too.
We're building cups.
It's Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater
With live
mugs.
action.
Yeah, live action mugs.
Diary of Our Days at the Pottery.
It has live action.
It has live action and anime portions.
So we'll get to see how mugs
So
are actually made.
So some of it's animated, and then and then some of it's live action.
You
So
know, I am super interested to watch this show because Life Where I'm From just put out a video not too long ago about making mugs in Japan.
It wasn't just mugs; it was all pottery.
It was pottery,
I can't wait to learn how to make a mug.
but it goes together hand in hand.
We're
And
gonna need to get a pottery wheel.
Where are we gonna buy one of those at this hour?
Neil.
What the fuck are we gonna do? Just put clay on him and spin him real fast?
Yeah.
That's
Wait.
not gonna work.
What if we could make one? Get a bike.
That would work.
That would
Put
actually
like
work.
a plate on the back wheel and have someone pedal.
Yeah, and just put like gears and cogs and chain.
You don't need
Burger
to with the mountain bike.
phone.
Well, you would need one because the bike is spinning vertically and you need the wheel to spin horizontally.
Prop it up.
You can't ride the bike sideways.
You can't ride
Put it on a fucking
All right, so
sawhorse.
let's
Just
install
put
a
a
lawnmower engine
just-
to pedal the bike.
Turn it on!
Alex, Anthony has his hands on the pottery.
You just fucking pull that chain back. Oh, let me put the choke in.
Oh fuck! I forgot to prime the pottery wheel.
Interesting thing is that a lot of water wheels actually work that way, where it's tined gears. So like water wheels are vertical.
Yeah.
So if you have a tined gear, you put another tined gear horizontal, and then when that one spins this way, the bottom one will spin that way, so that it actually switches it to horizontal movement.
Hog. We could do it.
They had those at McDonald's play place.
Dude.
Thank you for watching our podcast.
I got one last note.
What
if
is
you
it?
are more interested for a little more in-depth and probably not so shitty synopsises from Thorpe, there is a video on this on our channel with these exact shows, but you can watch the trailers are all linked in the description, so if you want to watch them, they are there. And that's that.
Yeah.
If there's any shows you guys are interested in, let us know. I mean, if you guys are interested in any second seasons, like, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord Season 2 comes out, and I watched that. I thought it was really good. I could give you a rundown if you'd like. I don't care.
Luke will personally email you a video of him giving you a rundown.
I don't care.
That is no joke. I will make that happen.
I don't even care.
So
He doesn't even
if
care.
you want that,
Thanks.
Luke will do it. Thanks.
69.
So is that it? Is that all the shows?
Yeah, unless you're going to bring up My Hero Academia's 5th season.
I don't need those comments.
Not
What
not today. We'll go.
comments?
I like what we went over. It was nice. It was good.
Adam Knight, thank you for commenting on all our videos. If you want to leave a comment letting us know what you're going to be watching, hit us up.
Yeah, shout
Leave
out.
Your
another
champ.
comment.
Adam Knight, if you could
Send feet
send
pics.
feet pics to the podcast
No.
Gmail, hello@helloharempodcast@gmail.com. Send us your feet, Adam. And I will review them and put it up on the
As
channel.
long as you're a legal age.
Yeah, Adam,
Smart.
please be of legal age. Don't send me your feet if you're underaged. But if you're of age, yeah, dude, feet.
If you're
Yeah,
comfortable
dude,
with it.
feet.
We are not coercing
We're into
you to do
consent
so.
here.
We're not coercing you here. If you would like to send us your feet, we would be more than happy to accept
I would
them.
love to review your feet on camera.
All right. That is the end. That is the end of today's episode of the Hello Harem podcast. Thank you everyone so much for always watching and tuning in. As Jonathan said before, just send us any questions, comments, or concerns at helloharempodcast@gmail.com. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify,
MySpace,
not MySpace, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, and things like that.
Grinder.
Friendster.
Okay. That is the end of today's episode, guys. We will see you next week. Thank you very much.
Bye, guys.